My word, what are you doing down there? I cannot believe it. Let me help you up. What are you doing down there on the floor? But anyway, whilst you're down there and I've now helped you up, you may as well join me here at the seaside resort of Southport, a glorious seaside resort that I believe deserves more recognition than what it gets. And I'm here, by the way, on Wesley Street, that lots of the locals refer to as a village within a town. It has won numerous awards in relation to its vibrancy, the colourful nature that it presents itself, the floral designs that are on offer, and the businesses that are operating here at the back of me on a daily basis that I aim to show you on the way down this way. And as I say, you're with me today, you were down on the floor, I've helped you up. Let's take a look around here, Southport. So as I say, you've got the lady who I've just been talking to, a real lovely lady who's got a sewing shop. Check her out. You've got all the pastries here. Again, I do apologise if I'm saying the name wrong of the shop. Is it Koi Hoi? But it's, again, just look at this. Little coffee shop, all the fresh pastries, chocolate pans, you name it, everything on offer, should I say, in there. Really, really nice. Another little coffee shop across the road. Again, and surprisingly, there's no name on this coffee shop. I'm not really sure what it's called. Obviously, it goes off reputation, I would imagine. There it is, Walkers. Quite a few people in there. Traditional bike at the front, really, really nice. You got an hairdresser's, a shop to rent if you're looking for it. There's a telephone number, check that out. And as I said, lots of different things, organic whole food sales, cake creations. Okay, so back to my ugly mug for a few minutes. And as I say, I'll take you for a walk around Southport today. It is a Thursday and it's 25 past 11 in the morning. So it just gives you a bit of a feel, again, of this particular seaside resort. And it is a resort, whilst you all know that I am a Wiganer by birth, this is kind of a bit of an adopted town for me. It's a place that I spend an awful lot of time visiting, and I really have a fond connection to this particular town. And as I do with Wigan, I want the best for it. And this channel has always been to do good with it and to promote the places that I visit. And that's what I aim to do on a regular basis. So I will be doing regular vlogs again of this particular town, and I will take you around and I will show you everything, as I say, that is on offer. I'm going to turn the camera around because that's enough of seeing me. And this just gives you an idea, by the way, of how busy it is on a 25 past 11 in the morning, just coming up to dinner time here in the UK on a Thursday. And it is quite busy, which is nice to see within the actual town centre. I'll turn the camera around, just take a look. Okay, so I've just pulled up a chair, just been inside and ordered myself a coffee in Cafe 1821 here on Lord Street, and I've decided to treat myself. Listen, I'm on a diet, I'm going to have to be good for the rest of the day, and Mrs G may have words with me when I tell her what I have done putting this on camera, but I have ordered myself, it's just come out, a piece of carrot cake. Mrs G would be tempted, she too really enjoys a piece of carrot cake. So again, the temptation was a little bit too much for me to resist. and the service inside was excellent. So again, I wanted to support this particular business here on Lord Street. Very, very friendly staff, very, very quick bringing out the coffee, and very, very pleasant and polite. Had a little bit of a conversation with me as well, which is really, really good. As I say, the setting here is fantastic. I'll turn the camera around. Obviously there may be a bit of road noise, but it's great to sit down and just to watch everything happening around me. I'll turn the camera around and I'll just show you as the bells go off at the side of me, which is lovely, where I am sat here, as I say, on Lord Street. Just look at that, it's absolutely lovely, isn't it? Beautiful, really, really is. Beautiful, really moist, lovely flavours. I love carrot cake. That is as fresh as it comes. Everything on top there, really, really nice. Just look at that. If you come for a coffee, what cake do you get? Again, drop me a message down below. What's your choice of cake? As I say, I'm on a diet at this moment in time. Sorry, I should be talking with a mouthful. But I just could not resist carrot cake. It's yeah, it's kind of acts like a magnet for me. Wow, so nice. Yeah, that's really, really nice coffee. Really nice coffee. As I say, I want to support these local businesses. 1821 at the back of me. I've never been before. The carrot cake is absolutely as fresh and as tasty as it comes. Highly recommended. Service fantastic. It's just off Lord Street, or should I say, on Lord Street. I don't know again if I'm pronouncing this right, a Kulu Lounge. I walked past this the other day with JT. Really lovely building. Just give you a little look in very quickly. Again, I hope the lighting's alright. It's really, really nice place. Come and check it out. Lots of like traditional looking paintings. I think they're probably prints looking at some of them, but who knows, some of them may be original, not overly sure. Again, lovely, lovely lighting, great ambience in there. Always very, very busy. Who can imagine or see themselves here now? And again, I hope the lighting's okay here in Southport today. It's been a bit strange recently, the weather. I'm sure you'll agree if you live here in the UK. The sun's been out, but it's been cloudy, it's been rainy, it's been a bit of everything, but it's been very warm since the children have returned back to the schools here in the UK. But again, I'm sure many of you would like to be sat here now, having a beer like the gentleman there, or a coffee, and just enjoying your day here in Southport, I'm sure. But as I say, you can quite clearly see there is some footfall, and it's coming up to dinner time now, so I'm sure more and more people will obviously come to the town as the day unfolds, as I always say, and obviously pay it a visit, in particular because we're having this kind of like weather that we all hoped that we could have had during the summer period. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much about that because it's a bit of a touchy point, isn't it, really? Again, I've used the term, and I should say I've used the term and the word, it was miserable, wasn't it? Cafe Nero there in front of me, with again lots of people sat down enjoying a coffee. Clothes shop, Lakeland. Again, so really nice to see. It's busy. These particular places though are not necessarily local businesses, are they? You know, your Costa Coffee, very expensive. Cafe Nero are obviously chains. Yeah, listen, I mean, they still do bring people in to the town, and ultimately the people that are coming in are buying whatever they buy when they come into the town, which is a good thing. I always like paying visits to, I don't know, family-owned businesses. Gentleman there waving, a little wave back to him. The L store that's been there for a while. Lapple Menswear. Rebecca's Jewellery. Fantastic jewellery in there, by the way. If you're ever looking for anything, really, really cool. They design jewellery in there, make jewellery, lots of different things going in there. Really, really cool. Everything looks closed down here now. And again, I've done a vlog of in here before. Wayfarers lead you down. Obviously, you've got the statue of the legendary Red Rum down there, and also the painting as well by Paul Curtis. I've done a vlog many years ago, or quite, seems like many years ago, it's probably not, when I was very much a novice at doing vlogs. I'm still learning, by the way. I'm still a man with a phone and a gimbal and a microphone, learning things all the time. But I thoroughly enjoy, obviously, what I do, otherwise I wouldn't do it. And I want to do it for many different reasons, but my main reason is, again, to try and promote these particular places, these points of interest, places that I enjoy visiting, and of course new places that I've never been. I think that's really, really important. But you can see that some of the shops are closed, which is sad to see. You've got Beale's department stores there, which has been there for years. Again, if you've got any memories of this particular town, drop me a message down below. So there we go, the golf company. I have been in there quite a while ago actually, and it's got some very nice things. And there's some good sales on there, look, £20 or less for shirts. I do know they sell lots of nice things in here, lots of ladies' woolen garments, etc. So again, nice. The Southport Coaster, this place here looks lovely, and at times it's very, very busy. There are people taking a look now to go in again. We're coming up to dinner time now. And just look down the side streets here in Southport. Look at these little quaint terraced houses. Really, really nice. Flats up there. There are businesses as well at the back. Restaurants, bars. So it's got quite a nice nightlife. Many years since I've been out for a night out around Southport, as it has been in general, to be honest with you. But yeah, Southport Coaster, again, looks really, really nice. Gentleman there having a beer on this, as I say, glorious day here in Southport. Oh, what a shame. Henry Puddle Duck, fine jewelers. Oh, great name. I wonder if that really is his second name, Henry Puddle Duck. That's fantastic, isn't it? What's happened to Henry Puddle Duck? Has he gone on holiday somewhere? It's just closed down. Please tell me that's true. It'd be a shame to lose somebody, a business called Henry Puddle Duck Jewellery. Fantastic. Got the shop here at the corner, Southport Rock. Everything going on there. Candy floss, JT, Myron Alley would love it in there. Or your nugget. Yeah, everything going on. Look at this. You name it. Takes me back to being a child. It really, really does. Fantastic. Sorry, I'm turning the camera and I'm keeping looking. That's a child in me. But if you look up where we are now, again, if you're used to coming here, it just gives you an idea of where we are. Got the big wheel. Have you been on there? I've not been on there. How much is it, by the way? Drop me a message down below if you know how much it is. Be interesting. And then you've got the very popular Wetherspoons here. Always busy, this place. Always busy. And especially when the sun is shining like this. Very, very busy. It's one of them as well though, like Wetherspoons, whilst I understand it's very competitive in price, it is a chain, isn't it? So it's like, again, you're bringing people into the town, which is fantastic. They do special offers on food, from what I remember. Again, I'm not a massive drinker. It's been quite a number of years since I've been out for a night out. Obviously, I'm of a certain age now with children and obviously a wife. But as I say, when you're coming out to places akin to this, as of anywhere, I always say support the businesses, in particular family-owned businesses, and businesses that you know have had a real tough time, and in particular over the recent years, because it's only by you going in there and essentially putting some money back into the tills that they can keep trading. But again, Wetherspoon's really, really popular. I do understand why. As I say, it is very competitive in nature. It's a very good position where you're sat there, the sun is coming down on you. You can kind of, as you do on holiday, by the way, on such as Tenerife, and I'm sure you can relate to it, my Tenerife viewers. I know I've not been for a while, or I've not put things on here when I have been. Again, when we do go, I don't always vlog. As the channel does start to grow, if you who are watching me and you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. And I start to see that there's this demand for more Tenerife content. There will be more Tenerife content. Keep that in mind, by the way. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that little bell for future notification. It really does help the channel. I don't want to talk too much about that, but it is imperative in order for this channel to grow and for me to know and be reassured that you're enjoying the content. Again, it's not all about you enjoying the content per se. It's about obviously us storing memories to reflect back upon and going forward in the future and enjoying them. But it's great to see that there is an interest, and ultimately for me to keep going forward with this particular channel. And as I have done, it's all because of the feedback that I have got from you. So carry on bringing it my way, please. Again, enough said about that. I'm going to cross over again, just show you down the other side, and we'll wander around the front, around where the fairground is, a little around the lake, and then we'll finish this vlog off there. But anyway, as I say, let me just cross over and just show you this other side. I think it'd be wrong of me not to just show you this little bit here, and then I'll come back in, as I say, up near the fairground. I'll just cross over now, so I'll just turn the camera off for a second because it's very, very busy on the road here today, as you would imagine, at the back of me. But just look at this. By the way, when I say just look at this, I don't mean all the rubbish that's being collected there, which is a good thing, again, to see this area being looked after as you would expect. I mean, just look at this. The bandstand here, which is, by the way, just so you know where I am now, we are just across from the Vincent restaurant, and it's a hotel as well. Again, another place that I've never been, and it's a local gentleman, businessman, I believe, that owns it. Again, I don't know too much about that. I just remember somebody telling me that he was, or he is, going back a number of years ago now, he was a local businessman, or is a local businessman that owns it, which is good, keeping business obviously within the town. But it looks very nice, and it's a place that I've always looked at and thought, you know, I wouldn't mind going in there for something to eat in the restaurant downstairs. And again, I think it is an hotel upstairs from what I remember. Have you stayed there? Have you had something to eat in there? Do you recommend it? If so, drop me a message down below. Tell me about it. Tell me about your experience within it. As I say, you've got the bandstand at the back of me, lots and lots of seats in here. So if you go and collect something, you know, a coffee from a local business or something to eat, takeaway, you know, a light refreshment, snack, etc. Plenty of bins here, you can come and sit here. It's really, really nice. It's very relaxing actually as I'm stood here, because you've got the jets at the back, you see them? The little water. It's not really a waterfall, is it? It's obviously protruding from the floor, but they obviously jets of water. And when you hear water like that, it, for me personally anyway, it's a lovely sound, isn't it? Very relaxing and calming, as one would expect. Or the majority of people, I'm sure. Some of you may not like them. I do. I could sit here all day and just listen to that, and just taking everything that is around. As I say, when you're abroad and you sit there at restaurants and you just, you know, you have a little nosy, don't you, at people going past, And that's all part and parcel of going on holiday, isn't it? Just kind of like taking everything in, having a look at people going by. Okay, so I'm just cutting back in again. I put my gimbal away and my microphone, but I just thought it'd be wrong of me not just to show you the carousel. And as I say, the big wheel, we saw it on the water end before. The Pier restaurant, fish and chip. Very popular fish and chip restaurant actually. Been some years since I've had fish and chips from there. Do you recommend it? Took JT for a few bits and bobs in there the other day, donuts, etc. It was very expensive. Again, sad to see that the Pier's still closed, obviously. And then obviously the popular Silcox. But the weather's changing now. It's just started spitting. Dark clouds have come over. So as I say, there's going to be plenty more vlogs here in Southport. And as I've just said as well, I've put my gimbal away now and my microphone, so I do apologise if the camera's shaking ever so slightly or the sound's not what it should be. But I did want to just put the video back on just to show you this particular bit, because you know it's lovely Southport, isn't it? And I'm trying to obviously show you the back end there where all the shops are. And as I say, I've turned my microphone off now and yeah, making my way back to the car. It'd be wrong of me not to show you this view going over the bridge. And as I say, I am going to do plenty more vlogs here. I'm going to try and do them at least once every other week, if not once a week. I come here more than once a week, by the way. And as I've said on the vlog earlier on, if there's a demand, popularity in these vlogs, I will do more of them, as I would do in Tenerife. Sometimes we'll go to Tenerife. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't vlog. If the channel does start to grow and there's a demand for you, and I can clearly see it, and the channel is growing, by the way, and I do wholeheartedly thank those of you who have joined us, my friends, because that's what you are on our journey here on YouTube, and I'm learning all the time. If you are one of them, thank you very much. If you are somebody who is kind of sitting on the fence and deciding whether you want to join us frequently, just do it. You will, and I promise you, you will enjoy the vlogs going forward, and there'll be more and more in way of variety of different vlogs and yeah, really interesting things that I want to put together. But I need to see that demand is there, and if you've got any ideas as well, drop me a message down below. I'm open to taking in any suggestions, as you would expect. But as I say, I'm walking over the bridge here now in Southport, and I wanted to just take you with me just to show you where I am. Just look at this. Again, the weather's changing and it's still very warm, slightly spitting now. The lady in the coffee shop when I left before, she mentioned that later on it was going to start potentially raining, she said. But you just never know. Things change so quickly in the UK, day by day, weather-wise. But yeah, just look at this view. It's just lovely, isn't it? And again, it's very, very sad to see that the pier at the back of me is still closed. I think there was a hope that they could get it done. The repairs, I think, approximately 3 million initially, but that's gone up now and it's surpassed, and they're expecting it to be around about another 10 million, I think. Again, drop me a message down below. Are you aware of the costs that are associated or required funding that is needed to put the pier back to its glory days? What is it? How much is it? Again, from what I remember, as a motorbike goes past, a couple of motorbikes going past me there, I do apologise, but as I remember on a segment on the local news, I'm sure that they thought they could get it done for 3 million and get it back up and hope that it would be ready for this summer, but that's not happened. And they underestimated how much it was going to be, and I think it was another 10 million, or was it 10 million in total? I'm not too sure. But you've got the skate park at the back, which is very popular. JT's been there a number of times over the years, and again, that looks like it needs a little bit of a little bit of repair, a little bit of financial input. I know the kids enjoy going there, and adults alike, by the way. I've seen lots of adults on there as well enjoying it. But yeah, the retail park's in front of me, I'll just turn the camera in anyway and I'll just show you, because obviously you've got the seafront as well. It looks like the tide has actually been in. I can just see some of the sea further up towards the path. But as I say, I do apologise if my hands, and I've got my rucksack on me. I'm trying to get back to the car now. But yeah, lots of work going on at the side of the pier. That's been going on for some time, by the way. And then the front line's over the far side there. Obviously the beach. And as I say, from what I can see there then, the tide has been in. Quite a few people out walking at the front, but I do want to get back to my car, because as I say, I can get, there's a few hours, 3 hours, sorry, of free parking, and then there is a cost associated with it. I don't mind putting money on it if I need to do, but I think we're coming up just before the 3 hour mark, and I've finished my day in Southport for today. I'll be back very, very soon. And as I say, Frankie and Benny's Premier Inn there as well. Got the, as I say, cinemas, Frankie and Benny's, bowling alley, and the pier. But anyway, that's it for me here today in glorious Southport. I'm not going to say it again, because you know what to do. Do it now. Thank you, my friends.